I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming for us. It was, it's been great.
Your turn.
Yeah, right?
Thank you for coming, everybody, especially all my family that came from out of town. Thank you.
Dave's going to get up here and say a couple words.
Yeah.
Wish him well, everybody. Move the heart in.
Hold on, wait. We need video cameras.
He's the best man. We got it. Oh, he's got it.
All right. Okay.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Thanks everybody for being here.
You need to pass out?
No, I'm alright.
Okay.
Alright, thanks everybody for being here today. And thanks to all the families that came out, the friends, everything. And congratulations, of course, on your wedding day. Before I get started, if anybody needs to use a porta potty, now would be the time to use it. And I might be up here a while. We got a lot of stories, so. I just wanted to say congratulations to you guys again. It seems like just yesterday that you two met, and here we are today celebrating your marriage, and time goes by fast. We had a lot of good times together since you guys started dating, and usually when a friend starts dating somebody, you don't hang out as much anymore, but you guys always included me because I had nothing else to do, so. But you always made me feel part of the crowd, and we always had a good time, and still do to this day, so. Alanda, you're a sweet, loving, caring person, and
Amen.
thank you for being a friend to me, and most importantly, taking care of Keith, your good daughter, sister, friend, and now your wife. Keith, you and I have been best friends for a long time, almost 12 years. We've had some interesting experiences along the way, some good, some bad, some ugly, but altogether it was a good experience, and glad to be here today to speak about it. Some of the story that I always think of, I thought of a lot of stories, but probably the one that stood out the best was one time Keith called me up. He said, "Hey Dave, my sister's in a jam. She needs to come home." And I said, "Where's she at?" "Oh, she's in California, San Francisco." I said, "Okay, what time are we leaving?" And she said, "The plane leaves. The plane's going to leave, I think, 7 o'clock that night, and it was morning time." So I said, "Okay, that's enough time for me." And he said, we're gonna move her back, load up all this stuff and drive all the way back. Should only take about 27 hours. So I said, okay. And there we were on the road, and I think we were about 19, and it was something you never expect to do, but I couldn't think of doing it with a better person than Keith. It was really fun, and we found a weird bug along the way, and we ended up putting it inside of a jar, and we took it back home, and when we did get home, you know, about 4 days later, his dad, Eddie, he gave it to the neighbor, and he said, "I think this is one of them West Nile bugs you had in your tree." It was laying there, and and we got a kick out of that, so that was good, and that reminds me of Eddie. He was a good father to Keith, and recently passed away, but his memory's still here, and if he was here today, he'd probably be the happiest, proudest dad that's here, along with Alanda's dad, and we miss him a lot, and I just want to say, you know, he's watching down on you, and he's looking after you and Alanda, and I just want to say congratulations to you, and You have my blessing, you have everybody else's blessing, and congratulations. Let's raise our glasses, if you have any, and make a toast to Keith and Alanda today.
Yeah.
I'm filling in for way to honor. First off, Tracy, Keith's older sister. First off, let me say, being an older sister is something that makes me smile and cringe at times. Growing up with Keith as my brother has been a challenge that only an older sibling would know of. When he was younger, it was a challenge just to understand him because the only word that came out of his mouth clearly was cookie. And amazingly, Wendy, my older sister, was the only one who could clearly understand him. My brother has always been by me and my sister's side no matter how bratty we treat him. And we know that he loves us and would do anything for us. When Keith got older, he kept to himself so much we thought of him as a hermit. The only friend he had we thought was Dave, and thought for sure he'd be with us forever as he never brought girls around us. Now I can see why. One day, my brother came into the kitchen to tell us he had met a nice girl named Alanda, and that he was going to bring her over to meet us. He gave us a talk about how we should be nice, or he would never bring a girl home again. Me and Becky just looked at each other and smiled, and the minute he left the room, we were talking about how if she was mean to us, we were going to give it right back, because to bring a girl into a house full of girls was asking for it. And as we sat there talking, I remember my dad looked at us both and had this odd look on his face. It was almost like pity for the girl we'd soon meet. When she finally came over, we were shocked. Not only was she beautiful, she was normal, and we were shocked and why she was like our baby brother. She did not look at us like we did not matter. She smiled at us like a friend. We even took forever to get her name right. And after much practice, we finally got it right, but she took it in stride. I often wondered if Keith told her not to show fear, we'd smell it on her. But after that meeting, we liked her so much we pulled her into our sisterly fold, even playing a few well-placed jokes on her, and we started to like her more and more. When we moved into our new house, she earned my sister's respect when she spent hours helping my sister Becky look for her lost cat, even going so far as to go down on her hands and knees to look under the cars. She earned my respect when she treated my son with patience and understanding, even if it was clear he was being a brat. My sister Wendy just kind of went with the flow, and my mom liked her because anyone that made her baby boy that happy was like gold. That, and despite her small size, she could eat with the best of us. Which to the family cook was a good sign. She amazed us all with her ability to blend so well into our tight-knit family. Even my dad, who never gave anyone outside the family nicknames, soon was calling her quick, and bragging about her ability to quiet a house full of Michaels just by opening her mouth. If anyone knows my family, this is a rare feat. We liked Alanda a lot, but when we saw my brother's face, that look of love on his face, we knew right there and then that he had found his one. And so on this day, I'm proud to say we have another sister. Welcome to the Michaels family, Alanda. We don't just like you, we love you. May you and my brother be blessed with love and happiness forever and ever. And should you need us to beat them up, just give us a call.